What's up, Gina? Robin Paul, Nurse Julie. Sissy K in the house, Patriot Missile. Welcome on a Thursday to the Rhino Nation 8. Rhino Nation 8. Ooh, the Wicked Witch is ratcheting. He's retiring. What's up, Sissy K? Well, I don't. Okay, I mean, we get rid of one witch, but now you got a warlock in her place. So, I mean, did we really gain something there? As far as I know, Kevin McCarthy is Speaker of the House. Is going to be whatever. He's a bigger piece of shit than Pelosi is, but whatever. Everybody and his brother going bonkers today about all kind of shit. I'm like, okay. The biggest one that pissed me off for today was the G20 summit approved a vaccine passport to fly anywhere. Hopefully the shit won't stand, but pretty much if you go by the World Health Organization, if they declare something bullshit, you need a shot to go anywhere, then you got to get it because you can't travel between countries, which is a total, complete crock of horseshit. But who knows? Oh, David N just went to your favorite place. David N went to your favorite place. Woo-hoo. McRib is on its way out. McRib's only got 4 days left. Oh my, McRib's only got 4 days left. Oh. Oh my, what's up, Sarah? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Mary. Welcome. Woo-hoo. Sorry, eating fries while they're hot, trying to anyway. I see gas dropped again. Ooh, we're back below $3 a gallon now. That's cool. Woo-hoo. I'm about to put my shoes on and go outside and get some here before I go home. Ooh. Wonder what that makes E85. I don't know. Should be a lot cheaper, but it's not. Don't prove it. Car smells funky when it runs on it too, but kind of surprised it actually runs on this stuff. Oh, I'm at the Walmart parking lot because you got a better signal. Ooh, just came from the old Golden Arches, baby. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Um, I don't know where to start today. Today was a weird day, man. People going fucking bonkers today. Absolute bonkers. Okay, I guess we'll start with the Republicans. Republicans went crazy today. Not crazy, but I mean they should. But they were going after Hunter Biden, Joe Biden for child trafficking, yada yada yada. But What everybody fails to realize is they can't do shit till the end of January. Like January 20th, I think is when he gets sworn in, if I'm not mistaken. So ain't none of that going to take off till the middle of February. So, okay, now I heard all the shit about the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court does not have to take this case. What's up, Julie? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Supreme Court doesn't even have to give a decision. All they got to say is yay or nay. They can say approved or denied, and they don't have to take it at all. So, and you need four justices to say that the case, they're going to take the case on. Well, going by, oh, that's nice. Cool. Uh-oh. Shark in the house. Shark in the house. Woo woo. What's up, Jeff B? Welcome, welcome. Mm. Well, I guess we're trying to hit World War III as hard as we can, I guess. Trying. I don't know. Mm. Don't know. Well, at least the Ukrainians came out and said they're the one that actually fired a missile into Poland. So it's a good thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm just amazed how everybody's going nuts here today. I don't think we got it in anywhere near in sight yet. Wow. All right. January 3rd. I don't know. Not sure. Not up on my congressional bullshit. Never really cared. Yeah, well, Kevin McCarthy's about as bad as Pelosi was, so ain't like you gain ain't like you gain nothing there. He's got an R behind his name, but he's about the biggest fucking dick going. So whoop, whoop, whoop. Look at that hit girl's got the links. Got the links in the house. Freezing my ass off right now. Oh, I don't know that shit. They got him by. Well, put it this way, I think he was forced to give that speech the other night because he seemed like he wanted to be anywhere but in that room. Uh, they already decided speaker, as far as I know, and I think it's Kevin McCarthy. Could be wrong, but I think Kevin McCarthy already won the job. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it plays out. I would expect to see the cheeseburger sometimes through in the near future, but maybe not. Cause I would think the military would be doing their shit, but maybe not. There's nothing to trust about McCarthy. He's worse than Pelosi is. That's a known stated fact. There ain't no guessing about that. Well, they're hanging something over his head. They got him by the balls somehow. Don't know how, but they got him by the balls somehow because he no more wanted to give that speech than a third ass. Because he wanted to be anywhere but in that room. If he could have ran out the front door, he would have. I still say they got something in one of these major cities that they're threatening to blow the fuck up. What I got a feeling. Don't know. We got something going on. Cause don't know. Just we'll have to wait and see. Wish I had answers, but some of this is. I thought he already had it locked up, as far as I was told. But I don't know. Well, the other one I find quite interesting too is his daughter Ivanka has been by his side the whole time he was in the White House. Now all of a sudden she's stepping back from politics. I said, that's kind of interesting. I get it to a point, but I said, did somebody put the fear of God in her? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, something happened because the man that sure did that announcement the other day was, I don't know, it was weird. Definitely not Donald Trump. Put it that way, because everybody can sit there and do all the calm bullshit that they want. It was just a strange speech or whatever you want to call it for him. It was just weird. Oh, if he did that, it's because of Hubby. Hubby's the one that probably put the fear of God in there because Jared Kushner is the bad apple of the whole fucking bunch. He's the only loose cannon they got in the whole family. Uh, uh, don't have any proof, don't have any intel, don't have none of that crap, but I still say somebody got him by the balls. Because, I mean, I don't know the man personally, but to me, it looked like he wanted nowhere to be in that room, and if he could have ran out the front door without no repercussions, he fucking would have. KH was tied to Paul Ryan. KH. No, I don't think he was serious because shit's going down. I think he was just. I have no clue. Mm. What up, Freedom? Hello. Well, the question there in Pennsylvania is why did Oz and Mastriani concede so damn fast? You mean to tell me they couldn't have held out for a week? I mean, you couldn't tell me they couldn't have hold out for a week? Oh yeah, the clock is definitely ticking. Hmm. Why? What did Nancy Drew? She makes up a lot of crap that don't come and turn out to be what it appears to be. So don't know. Don't know nothing about her. Ooh. Brr, brr, brr. Oops.
Hello, everyone.
What's up?
Good chat. Did you watch that video that I asked you to watch?
When did you ask me to watch a video?
I text you.
Oh,
Text.
really? When?
Yeah. It was like around 6 o'clock, maybe. Hey, Hicko.
Oh well, let me look. But I don't think I.
Well, anyways, what did you talk about first of all, so I don't repeat anything that you just went over because I just joined. I didn't hear you for the past 16 minutes.
I was watching that through it, but I did watch a little bit of it.
Hi, David. Okay, so were you talking about the 14 separate militaries in our air yesterday?
No.
Okay. That's what he was talking about on that video. 14 separate militaries were represented in our airspace yesterday on flight radar. I don't know. Did anybody listen to Monkey yesterday? Was he talking about it?
I didn't. Well, my shit kept cutting off on Monkey, so I didn't get the chance to watch it.
Okay. Well, I
It
wonder if anybody.
was all, the one rum kept every 2 minutes it would just sit there and spin. So I don't want to do something else.
I think what is coming will make what happened in 2020 look. Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. So he was talking about the 14 separate militaries that were in our airspace yesterday. He was also, his intel, SGNON is what we're talking about. He's got a video out called a non-auto file 26, and it's in Rhino chat. So that's what we're talking about. He went ahead and indicated that the Marines have been activated to weed out the traitors within the military. Did you hear that piece?
I don't think I got that far in. I was only like 10 minutes into it.
Okay. Okay. So Jeff B says, I believe they're doing an exercise in Nevada. Okay. He did indicate that this was National Guard, that the National Guard has been activated in all 50 states and is federal, and that's been going on for quite some time. And then he said, have you ever seen a joint training exercise to be conducted here in the United States? Well, I don't know the answer to that at all. No, I have no clue. Okay. And he was pointing out the fact that the National Guard is overseas, and you don't do that unless you federal, activate them. They're all under the Pentagon now. Also, okay, that's the military stuff. Now, Twitter today a whole bunch of people put in their resignation, whole bunch of employees. And then he went ahead and then he closed the doors and suspended operations within Twitter. Elon Musk did. Now, is this the time he goes ahead and puts Mr. T back on Twitter so that he can still tweet out what he wants to tweet out? I think so. That's my guess.
Okay. Not to
Oh, I
be
mean,
nasty, not to
well,
be nasty, but I think a lot of people don't really care what he has to say at this point in time. They want
oh,
to
I
see
do.
action.
I know there's your bucket and then there's my bucket. There's your bucket of people that don't care about anything other than action, action, action. And then I'm the one that's sitting back going, there's something going on here. We just have to be patient. It's not our plan. It's their plan, and we have to wait to pay, have to play it out.
Well, what I don't understand is a third world country gets one election stolen. They didn't waste an hour, not a minute, not a day. They took the entire freaking country over.
Yeah, I know.
And still have the entire country taken over. We got not one, but two stolen, compromised, whatever you want to call the word. And we're still sitting here. Well, he's got a certain eagle on top of a flag. Oh, he said this word. He filled out paperwork this way. All those comms don't mean fucking a rat's ass. I'm sorry. At this point in time, the U.S. military should be shitting and kicking everybody's door in that they need to do it. This shit should be done by Tuesday.
But he just went ahead and indicated that the Marines have been activated to go through the military. I wish it would have been done a hell of a long time ago. That's my point. I'm like, why wasn't this done, a long, long time ago? But it's being done now. So now, you know how you kept reading Real Raw News and they kept saying that, oh, there's some people that went ahead and turned on Mr. T and then decided to go on the Biden side and this and that. And then Berger went ahead and, that article.
Right.
So that kind of thing is being weeded out now. Well, it should have been done. In my opinion, it should have been done a long time ago. But again, not my plan.
Well, I mean, okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. At this point in time,
I agree. People have been dying and it's gone on too long. I don't disagree with that.
At this point in time, you have to become a savage. You're either a winner or a loser. The other side is not playing by the rules. So you know what? You don't play by the rules either. You go to kick the loser's ass from here to next week. The only outcome that matters is a W. Save our country. I don't give a shit how, why, and how you do it. Just fucking do it. That's what he should have done. Not this military toast bullshit that some got him by the balls. I'm sorry. They can say what they want. The normal Mr. T, and they got something or said something to him that goes, oh, I got to play nice. Well, that don't win you shit. And far as the military, I'm a Marine, and I got news for you. Berger ought to be sitting out there like chomping at the bit, say, yo, motherfuckers, take them all out now. And I want it done by Tuesday.
Oh, he did mention that there's a whole bunch of stuff going on inside the White House and that it's been, they're moving it to a different destination. So that could explain for the buses in the cover of Veterans Day. Let's see here.
Well, as far as them ending the coup, no, the G20 summit just voted in the vaccine passport.
Yeah, I
so
know.
If the World Health Organization deems something that needs to be a jab-a-do, you can't fly nowhere without having a vaccine passport. So isn't that just wonderful?
The airlines aren't going for that, though. See, that's the whole thing you don't get is that number one, when they tried to do this the first time and it went ahead and completely fell apart, um, even though Biden went ahead and started mandating, and yes, the government and the military and everybody else had to do this and had to do that and had to do this and had to do that. Well, then the states came back, a lot of them, and said no. And then you had private companies coming back and saying no. Now, United Airlines is just totally fucked because they went ahead and made their pilots get it. And then you had Southwest Airlines that went ahead and said, no, we're not doing that. So all these private corporations are saying what their moves are going to be. So if you don't like what's going on at your job place, then you're able to quit a job and go to someplace else that doesn't have those sort of restrictions. That what we went through all of that. That's already done. We've gone through all that shit. 2020 and 2021. Actually, 2021 when Biden got in, because Trump never mandated it.
But you couldn't
He said it
fly
was
on
available
planes.
if you wanted to
Even
take it.
you couldn't fly on planes, even if you had the crap from the Nuremberg stuff. They said, fine, that's all fine and dandy, sir. Unless you got a vax piece of paperwork, you cannot fly on our plane today. Have a nice
I
day.
get that, but what is the world? The World Economic Forum does not control all the airlines. They do. They might control United. I mean, United might have a seat at the table. American Airlines might have a seat at the table, but it's going to come down to their decision. It's not going to be Klaus Schwab dictating everything. You're gonna, it depends on whether your job, everything's virtual now. I mean, all of our team meetings that I have are all virtual over on Microsoft Teams every time we have a meeting, and every time there's a town hall, and it's virtual over the computer with your headset on. So what group needs to go? I think the sales department needs to travel because they got to go to these corporations and do their sales pitches and that type of thing. But no, you're not going to see every single airline doing a mandate for this stuff when it's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. Now, I guess they could come up with something new.
Well, they just passed. I don't know. They just passed it. So I mean, they just gave lip service to it. So
Well, they can give all the lip service they want to, but they're not. The corporations, the president of the United States had to go to the airlines and do his little sales pitch to make it mandatory. And then United Airlines decided, yes, I'm going to go ahead and make it mandatory. I think Delta was the one that said that they were going to make it mandatory. So United and Delta were together. I don't know. I don't think American mandated it. I know Southwest did not. This is my business, so I know this. Anyway, it's going to be up to the corporations. It's not going to be up to Klaus Schwab to start dictating. He might put it out there. He might, create a situation where the CEO wouldn't have any other way because he's being blackmailed somehow. I guess he could do that. But there's no way they can do it anymore. With all of the side effects that have been going on with the VAERS report, with hundreds and what is it? I don't know what the total is, but the death total is great. And then even the insurance companies are coming out saying, look at the amount of claims we have on life insurance policies, on short-term disability, on long-term disability. It's a mess. The insurance companies are so pissed off right now that they have to do these payouts.
well, if they were smart, the 101st Airborne would be recalled from Russia and anywhere else that they're at, so they don't become a sacrificial lamb. They should be brought back. Ain't no reason they need to be anywhere near this shit. Nowhere do they need to be near this shit at all.
Hi, Cindy. I catch Nancy Drew once in a while. I don't watch her every day, but I have been paying a closer attention to her now. Oh, Whiteman Air Force Base, Mary. Are you saying Whiteman Air Force Base? The 101 from Kansas is going to Europe too. Is 101 at Whiteman? Whiteman's Missouri, though. It could be the other one. Where's that one? South Kansas. Yeah, give them some bugs to eat. Oh, I love that. Yes, birth deaths are up. Yes, everything's up. They can't hide it anymore. I'll have to watch it. I'll have to. What day was it? Was it today or was it a couple days ago or what day was it, Cindy? Oh, they didn't name the base. 101st from Kansas. There's an Air Force base in South Kansas, and I don't know what the name of it is. From today. Okay, thank you, Kelly K. I'll have to watch her today then. I'll check that out. Hi, Wildlife. How are you?
Wildlife to the house.
Oh, the Threat Fest. Yeah, that's with Patrick Gunnell. That's the guy that I watch all the time that goes ahead and reads these Substacks. He reads a Substack every day. That one series was really good that I loved. That was talking about Prince Charles and the prince from Saudi Arabia. I learned a lot about that one.
But that was the old prince, correct?
Thank you, Wildlife. Connell Air Force Base. Patriot Missile McConnell. That was.
I said the Prince Charles was with the old prince, correct?
I thought it was some prince that was his age, because they were talking about them growing up together. Since he was
Saying,
Prince
I
of
think it was
England.
Prince Charles was back when Prince Alaway was still in charge of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, probably.
Because Alloway was way high up in the cabal, and he was also way up in child doing all that bullshit, and that's why he got unalived, or however you want to put it.
Yeah. He was talking to Prince Charles. There was a whole bunch of history with those two, as far as both growing up princes, what they were going to expect, and then both wanting to learn how to fly planes, and Prince Charles going through the whatever their air force is over there in Britain. And so they had this relationship for a long time. It was started at childhood and went up.
I'm sure they did. They both like trafficking little ones. I'm sure they had a great time. I'm sure they had a lot in common.
Yeah, I was talking about all that. And then it went into how the prince from Saudi Arabia lost the line, got skipped over and all that kind of stuff. I heard that too, Freedom. I heard that too. I think the money situation though is going to overplay what they were saying about the people waking up. I think everybody's going to wake up when they don't have any money in their pocket and the currency is completely useless. I mean, I'm pretty sure Venezuela went through the same thing.
Well, the truckers are planning someday that they're going to say go home for a week and not do
Oh,
shit. So
look at this. All commercial trucks had to cease travel on the East Coast as of today.
by
That's
who?
well, I think you're going to see military coming in. I really do, because he was talking about the East Coast and then he was talking about San Diego, Southern California. Nancy True's video was her presentation in Dallas at the Thread Fest. For sure, worth watching. Okay.
Well, okay, but what I don't get that. What does that do? It shuts the economy down. Okay, what? Okay, I'm just where do you go with that? The truckers are thinking about doing that themselves by setting a date and taking a week off.
I think you're going to be. There's this picture, okay, and heck, Gail knows about it, and Shelly knows about it too. Shell, um, of the National Guard at the Atlanta, not in Atlanta, but at the Capitol. What's the capital of Georgia? Life, what's your capital? Is that Macomb or Macon, Georgia? Macon, Georgia?
Dog,
Augusta. Is it no?
what are you doing, dog?
What's the capital of Georgia?
I don't know offhand. What are you doing, dog?
Where is wildlife?
What are you doing, dog?
I think it's Macon, isn't it? Or
Get back
I'll
over
have to
there,
Google. Whatever. Anyways, it was showing
dog.
it's not Atlanta, is it really?
Get over there. Pushed you about as far as I could throw you. Stupid.
It is Atlanta.
Yeah,
Okay.
look. What?
That one threw me for a loop. It's normally not the major city, the big, huge major city. It's normally smaller city. It was the National Guard surrounding the Capitol in Georgia, the state capital. But it's hard to tell when that was taken. You could see that the picture was taken on the Signal app. And then somebody had posted it to Telegram on the 15th of November. And then it came out on somebody else's post. So we don't know if it's an old photo of like over a year ago, or is this actually happening? Because I'm hearing things about the East Coast and San Diego and Southern California. And then, of course, this authorization that they just had in Texas that Abbott put out regarding the border. He's indicating invasion at the border, so he's got everything, all assets and everything going there. To shut it all down. So something's happening. I just can't figure it all out. Atlanta is the hub and headquarters of a lot of major things. Yes, I know it is. Yeah. They're going to try and switch US. Oh, yeah, but I don't think it's going to work. At least not for now. Can't let them do it. They tried. Yes. And it was refused in other countries. Exactly.
Yeah, called Nigeria.
Not just, probably not just Nigeria, but other countries as well, I would think. People there.
Well, all you got to do is walk up to the bank and you ask them, is this digital currency? Can you track it? And she'll probably go, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here, have the shit back. Give me the fucking real shit. Oh, this is the real shit. No, it's not. Excuse me, real dollar bills can't be tracked. Go find some that are real. I mean, but America's going to take it. They're going to take it all. I'm sorry.
People, there is a great deal going on behind the scenes. Trump didn't look the way he did for nothing, right?
No, yeah, okay. I'll just be silent.
Who is Matthew Trump? I don't know who Matthew Trump is. Maybe a grandson? I don't know. Does
No,
are any
Benjamin, he didn't
kids
have to
there?
go to the bathroom. If he could have ran out the front door with no repercussions, he would have, because he did not want to be there and he did not want to give the speech the way that he had to give it. I guarantee you that.
Right, I noticed he didn't want to be there. I'm sure there's part of this plan that he doesn't agree with or wants to do it differently, or he probably thought the
Well,
speech
see,
were probably. I'm sure he
I,
probably got overruled.
I'm, I'll just be quiet.
Let's see, I'm not doing digital. Right, we can't do digital currency. Agreed. Oh, another one of the cryptocurrencies is going to go down. And this is tied to the Evergrande, and everything else, and Bitcoin too. Bitcoin mining, it's Tether. That one's going to go down, and we'll see that here shortly. Yeah, I guess Travis has his show going on, and Julie would probably be over there. We need to ask her.
She was over here to start, so who knows? Ouch.
But things are going to be picking up. This is what he said. Things are going to be picking up on the East Coast, and they got operations going on in San Diego. The Marines have been activated to go ahead and weed out the traitors within the military. I don't know how the hell you would do that. Well, I guess, I don't know.
Well, let's see. He probably had a cold because you have at least 5 high-ranking people that turned their thing into him the other day. Said, "Sorry, we don't feel like being on Trump's team at White Hat no more." We're talking 3-star generals, admirals, all of them high up. Langley Air Force Base Commander, General Naval Force Reserve Force in Norfolk, and a bunch of other ones that have high level positions. So it's like, oh, well, okay, I guess we got to stem the tide of the people jumping ship.
That's
He
just a
pissed.
message. It's a
He
messy
pissed
job,
a
and I would
tremendous amount of
trying
people
to
off.
figure out who the traitor is. It is a lot is something that takes a lot of time, doesn't it? I mean, I would think it would take a
Well,
lot of time to
they
figure
have a
it
rough
out.
idea on some of them, but you had ones like that that were on the Trump team that now have jumped off of the Trump team. It just, I don't know. It just, whatever he did the other night, I don't know if he was forced to do it or whatever, was ill timed and ill advised. And what he said just dumped it put a ton of shit in the water that people just are not liking at all. And
Well, the people on he was talking to the mainstream media, and he was talking to the Democrats. Really, I mean, that was the focus of the audience. It wasn't really us, because we already knew everything that he said. It was nothing new. This was for people that have never attended a Trump rally, and it was for people that hate his guts. So
well,
he's trying to change
realistically,
their mind.
I don't know. I don't know about that. He just to think if he could have walked out the front door without giving that speech, he would have, because he did not want to be there in any way, shape, nor form. We'll still see, because stuff needs to roll. Time's running through the hourglass real quick.
Yeah.
Well, see, the one that makes no sense, if not from Derek Johnson, his crew, that he extended his presidency, and he was sworn in back in March of 2021. Why is he hiding? Or not president? Okay, we'll use the correct term like commander in chief. Why are you hiding? Why? If you're going to come out to last night, his speech, he should have came out and been the boss. Boom. I, Donald J. Trump, am president of the United States Republic. Boom. We
Okay, so
are
you never, ever, ever did covert operations for the
well, let's
military
stick
or
with
any
the
kind of
covert
covert
operation because it's to
operation
a point is
whatsoever.
the question is save the United States, worry about kicking the cockroaches after you save the United States. You want to go chase these little assholes after the fact, go do it. Save the United States first. Put a W in the column, not hide like a little schoolgirl. And maybe I'll get back on Twitter because people don't want to hear him say shit at this point. They want to see
How do you
action.
know your plan would be actually working out? You don't. You don't. You're just quarterbacking the whole, what is it? Monday refereeing the Sunday football game. You don't
Well,
know if your
usually,
particular plan would work. You just
usually,
don't.
if you commit a crime and you got them dead to rights, you usually go arrest those people. You don't make them let them commit a second crime and a third crime and keep walking around like their shit
It
doesn't
just
stink.
makes their sentence longer.
All you got to do is when the poopy pants fly somewhere, you say, "Excuse me, sir, you need to come this way." Same way with all the other ass wipes. You got all the evidence you need. That's all you need to do is walk up and say, "Excuse me, sir, you'll be following me." But we don't see none of that. We don't see any high profile. We don't see nothing. So we're supposed to go on this great leap of faith that this shit is going on. Well, maybe it
If
is,
I were
maybe it's
you,
not.
I would be mad at the news agencies for not reporting on it, just like they didn't report on Hunter Biden's laptop, and all the other shit. It's the news agencies that are not doing their jobs.
Well, let's
We
see.
used to have investigative reporters. We no longer
Well,
have
Rudy
that.
Giuliani's got a whole copy of it on his memory stick, so he
Yes,
could
he
have
does.
mailed it
I've
to
seen it.
everybody in the country. All he would have had to do was mail a 10-minute clip of Mr. Biden and Mr. Hunter Biden doing an underage girl, and the whole country would have been sick as dog shit and said, "Get rid of him." But they
Well, I
didn't do
guess
that.
maybe he didn't think of that. I don't know. Well, all I can say is when all of this is
I'll
over,
just
and I'll
shut
be
up.
thankful that it is over, but
Everything's
if it all goes
wonderful.
as planned and we do get our country back and we are free as we would think we're going to be, then I'll say thank you. I won't complain about it. I'll say thank you.
I don't have a plan. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to find something else to talk about. We'll go with some other fucking thing. Don't know what it'll be, but who knows? Maybe we'll talk about model planes.
Maybe there's something we don't know. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff we don't know because it's all classified. There's only a certain amount of people that know. We don't know. It's a covert operation. They don't go, you know, screaming and yelling and going ahead and advertising their moves. That's what the Democrats do.
Well,
Like he always said, you'll never see me coming. I'm never going to advertise my moves. I'm never going to tell anybody what I'm going to do. Where when Obama was in office, he was telling out the enemies every single move we were making because he was the enemy. It got a hell of a lot of people killed. Loose lips. What's the saying about loose lips? Sink ships? Loose lips sink ships? Is that the same?
supposedly. I don't know. It's new. TMWT. Welcome, TMWT. Never seen that one before, but I don't know. Beep, 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 beep. Whatever. Not gonna say a word. It's the greatest thing, greatest time around. Whatever.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
loose lips sink ships. That's right. You get a whole bunch of people killed when you start telling everybody what your moves are going to be. What is this?
Oh, Truth with Tracy. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, let's talk about the Hunter Biden laptop. That is now being recorded. I noticed it was all over Fox today. I don't know whether it was on CNN and I don't know whether it was on MSNBC. Does anybody know that? I know it was all over Fox today. Jim Jordan was out there telling them everything and what was going to be investigated. Damn right. We've been waiting for this Hunter Biden laptop thing for 2 years now.
No, the FBI
Okay, I will, Kelly K. I gotta watch that. That seems to be in a very important video.
I'll watch it, but
Nancy Drew's video seems to be very important. I need to go watch it.
She comes to conclusions that are whatever. Don't say nothing. I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's about time they investigate it. I'm sick of these people getting off with all this shit.
Oh, what the hell, Stacy? You haven't been walking around for 6 months and nobody's touched her, so you know.
Okay, even on the Dems network. Good. Thank you, Lily J.
Yeah. I don't know. Don't know. We'll find out about
I would like to see. I got to go back in and find out this tether thing. That's the next one that comes down.
This guy goes by 2 different names. It has 2 names.
What does?
That Tether, and so it's called Tether, and it's also called something else. It has 2 names.
Okay.
From my I could be wrong, but my understanding, it has 2 names. It's known by It's known by both names, supposedly.
Do you know? I saw everybody saying that XLM is going to explode. It's going to go way up because it's asset backed. It's actually got it's worth something. I can't wait. Oh, this one was hysterical. Okay, do you see the guy sitting on the couch with before it was him bare chested in a pair of jeans eating a bowl of popcorn, okay, and just watching TV. And then as the years have gone, as this has gone on and gone on, then he goes ahead and he gets this gun collection and puts it all out on his coffee table and on his couch. Then all of a sudden, as this goes on, then he's got his vest on, and now he's got his mask on, and he's eating popcorn. It's really funny. Oh, I laughed so hard when I saw that, and it's just half the country right now. Did you see that one?
I think I saw one picture of it.
Yeah.
I'm only like showing 60th from the bottom now. Every time I go over to chat, it's back up to 110. So.
Oh, I know. did you see all the people that died? Of course, this is over like a 3-month span,
Well,
but
the Russians are taking out their own oligarchs because they can't tell me that they're not killing them bastards off like it's going out of style.
yeah.
Russian
Well, I
oligarchs are
think they're,
dropping like flies.
yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay,
Hell,
so, oh, he
they
says,
got pictures of the FTX guy standing with Maxine Waters. My question is, why is Special Forces not in Bohemian picking a piece of shit up? Because you know what's going to happen there. Oh,
oh,
sorry, dude. We can't seem to find him. We don't know what happened to him,
no,
dude.
they've got him. What they made him do was hack into the system and give them the money. So they captured him over there in the Bahamas. The Bahama authorities have him. And then they made him hack into the FTX system and steal all the money. So that's okay. I don't care. I didn't have any money in it anyway.
He's less than 30. He's going to be dead. Don't matter. He's going to be a dead man
Oh, I
walking
know.
soon.
They'll kill him. They'll
Either
kill him.
one size, either way, one side or the other is going to be after his butt.
Okay, so Tether is linked to Evergrande, which is huge in China and needs to come out. I've seen many posts that Evergrande's got to fall, and it's on its way. I don't know, how far down it is or what, but Tether is also linked to Bitcoin, and I think it's linked to the Bitcoin mining. What else are they linked to? Let's see here.
Oops.
I think there's just I think Evergrande is really heavy in Tether. So this is probably why Tether's a target, is because of Evergrande and the Bitcoin mining. I don't see any other stuff here that really pops out that would say why this would be the next one to go. I don't know. Except for those two things. Yeah, and they said if either Tether or Binance falls,
Right,
it's
that's
game
it's known
over.
by both names, correct? Or are they separate?
I think they might be separate. Binance. I think they're probably separate, but I don't know. But they're both of these are probably very heavy in Evergrande. The target's Evergrande, I know that. That's over in China. It's real estate and all that crap. It's big and huge.
Well, Bank of America's been bought by Wells Fargo 6 months to a year ago. Just never been announced. And I know that's a fact because I know two people high level that work there, and their checks are signed by Wells Fargo, or actually come from Wells Fargo.
Do we have that account? I'm gonna check. That name, Wells Fargo, does sound familiar. I think we have that account. If so, then I can see who the parent company is and what their subsidiaries are.
Well, from my understanding, Wells Fargo bought Bank of America. Going by the information I'm provided, because the people that are high up, their checks come are issued from Wells Fargo now instead of Bank of America. He said Bank of America exists only on letterhead and stuff because they couldn't announce it because it would have sent the ripple through the banking industry. But supposedly all the banks are bankrupt, so who knows? Which I don't see, considering Wells Fargo is supposed to be the spearhead of bringing out this new crap. So And back to the other one. If they shut down all trucks on the East Coast, what are they trying to accomplish? Because the truckers were going to do that themselves to prove a point that they got the country by the balls. So if they shut the commerce of the trucks down on the East Coast, what are they trying to do? Starve everybody?
I don't know what the goal is. I mean, I don't know why they would take that action.
I'm just asking. I mean, she said they shut down the trucks on the East Coast. So I'm like, well, hell, that's a lot of stuff going, you know.
Is Sage on? Because Sage could answer that question.
No, well, oh, see, that's
Why
cool.
don't we
See,
put that in his
see, look,
community
Cindy,
page?
send here. I'll even highlight that. Look at that. Look at that. I'll highlight that one. See, look, read what's underneath of us. See, Cindy even said so.
David, yes, we have discussed that. The bank here is buzzing like they are training employees. Yes, Wells Fargo is the original oldest bank in the U.S. They took over BOA. That's cool. I don't have either one of those. I was looking at the list, and Wells Fargo's not on here, and either is Bank of America. I know you got a lot of Australia banks. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I'm saying, but Mary, the
Bank of
truckers were talking
Australia.
about picking a date, and they were going to take a week off from delivering or driving anything, and just leave their trucks parked. I understand what you're saying. The truckers don't have any say in it, but I'm saying if the military shut down the trucks from moving on the East Coast, what would be the point? To make the supply of food, gas, and everything else go poof? I
See,
don't get that one.
we have the
So,
Rothschilds account, the Banqui
well, put it this
Privy
way.
Edward D. Rothschilds Global. I think he's
I don't
dead.
think you're going to wake that
I
thirty
think he's
percent.
dead.
The
Go ahead.
30%'s not going to wake up, but you're going to piss off the other people that you're not going to want to piss off because you're going to let off a fire that you're probably not going to be easily contained. Put it that way. I will tell you that the certain word begins with an M are itching and ready to go at a moment's notice, and they're getting real tired of all this crap, and they're going to say, "Oh well, time and play."
I need to see what this guy looks like.
Well, that 30% is never waking up. So they might as well write that 30% off, send them tickets to go
Come
watch
on, I
turtles
don't want
on
to
a
be.
cruise ship and write them off and say, sorry, we don't need you. Wake up whenever you wake up. We're not worried about your ass. Enough of waking people up. It's done. It's over with. You're either awake or you're not. If you're not, too bad. Wake up real quick after the shit happens.
Yeah. So what's his status? I want to know what his status is. Is he alive or dead?
Who?
What this particular Rothschild I'm looking for.
I don't know. Two of them would kick the bucket.
Yeah. I think this was the Switzerland guy. Uh,
Oh, I don't know.
I have
What is it
no
time?
idea.
What is it time for you turds to go out again? Oh, jeez. I guess. Hold on.
I think he's dead. Yes, that's the guy that got. He's dead.
Put that over there.
He's the one that died first. He had a heart attack. He was 57,
Up
right?
here. Hold on. Let me take the cord out so you don't take my phone with you. Good Lord. Go. 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 Go.
I don't want Bing. I want Google.
No fun. That's a good thing. We should hurry up.
Yeah, he died of a heart attack. And that was this year, right?
So, no.
Yeah, the guy that was in charge of this investment firm. 57. Yes, funny how the billionaires are dropping dead. I agree.
The Russian ones are having some help. I guarantee you that.
This was, yeah, Cindy. This was the other one. There's two Rothschilds that, not the 91-year-old guy. There was one that was 57 or 50 in his 50s, like 57 years old, and he died of a heart attack.
You're gonna take a shit.
That was earlier this year. He was a younger one. Yeah. The 91-year-old man was in charge of France's banking. This 57-year-old, I think, was Switzerland. He's in charge of a big investment firm. And he's dead. He died of a heart attack this year. Is that the beginning of the year?
Yeah, give me the flip.
So as far as we know, two Rothschilds have kicked the bucket so far. I think Jacob's still alive.
Go, 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 go.
Stacy Plus, he was truly blackballed. He wouldn't be speaking on a platform. Out of all on Fox News. Who do you think was blackballed? Yeah. Oh, do you think Kanye West? Is that who you're talking about? What is his name now? He's calling himself something different.
I don't thought it was Kanye. So
Kanye. Thank you, Kanye West. I don't know. I just know he was married to Kim.
I just love when you came up with some of these names.
Yeah, it's all got to do with old age.
Red step sticker.
I'll be talking and then I'll
that
totally.
Was so funny.
I'll be talking and then it just goes blank, and then I'm like, oh crap, what was I trying to say? It's terrible.
Well, that's like I couldn't think of a gun manufacturer today to save my ass. I mean, I can see the guns in my head. I can picture them, but I could not think of the name to save my ass for like 10 minutes. I'm like, damn. Finally came to me.
Y-E. How do you pronounce that? Yeez.
Well, no ye. It's just Y-E. It doesn't have a Z-E-E on it. I thought it was a capital and a Y and an E. Ye is what I thought. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't really follow the person, but
I don't know. Oh, yay. You pronounce it yay. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? I don't
know. Because he can.
Yeah, I guess because he can.
What's his Restream? What is that? That must be some kind.
Well, I'll have to write it down because obviously it's good for memory.
Race and Tam. Race Tam. Because he beat Kanye. Oh, well.
I have to go on like do not disturb on my Teams icon a lot, especially when I'm engrossed in something, because if somebody goes ahead and asks me a question and I have to leave what I'm doing and then go over to ask the question and then come back to it. I'm just, it screws me up every time. I'm just like, you guys, you got to wait because I can't answer your question right now. Let me
Very
get this
well.
done first. I used to be able to multitask like crazy and do a whole bunch of things at one time. I just can't do it anymore. I've just noticed a major decline.
Oh no, major decline. Oh.
Well,
I'm
you know
expecting
what
the.
you know what that means, though, Rhino. That means I'm going to be ending up like my father. I just can see it now.
Well, I'm expecting my brain to check out at 67, so I got about another 7 years to go. I'll be good. And that brain's gonna go poof, gone.
I told my son, and he sees it too. And I guess I go, well, I guess you can call the van to come pick me up when I start leaving my car keys in the refrigerator.
I don't know. You start opening cans of dog food and eating that and shit, giving it to the dog is when you might be a sign that you're like, I need some help. Dog's looking at you like, wait a minute, hold on, Mom, that was my apple, damn it.
When I start serving dog food for dinner, yeah, that'll be good.
Well, when you open a can of Alpo on your plate instead of his plate, and he's sitting there on the floor looking at you like, "What the fuck are you doing? Eating my food?" I'm like, "Hey, I tell you what, some of them the chef selection shit, you put them on a plate and gave it to somebody, they wouldn't know the difference going by the look of it. I don't know about the taste. I've never eaten this shit, but I'm just saying, by the way it looks, I'm like, I had some lady in front of me one time that had like 10 cans of Alpo and shit. She's like, "Oh yeah, this will get me through the week." I'm like, "It's you through the week?" "Oh yeah, this shit's tasty as you put it with something." I'm like, "Oh, okay, never mind." I'm like, that's interesting. I assume it's acquired taste. I guess I don't know.
No, I can get this at the vitamin shop, correct? I don't have to ask my doctor for a prescription where Pfizer's going to be brought to you by Pfizer. No, thank you.
Pie race tam. I can remember that. Pie race tam.
I just wrote it down.
I would do that too, but
it's a nootropics drug. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's because you make the shit yourself there, Hit Girl. It ain't like you get the shit out of a can. The hounds be looking in the window saying, "What's Hit Girl doing? Is she making our food yet?" Oh, my.
Well, health places have it. Okay. Vitamin shop probably has it.
Potay native. Potay native. Woohoo. Wow, look, we're at 106 views. Oh, my. I like Kennel Ration better than Alpo. Oh, come on, man. Ain't nothing like having some pedigree small bites. Yum, yum, yum. Right. I saw Moses. He was looking in the window saying, "What's Mom doing? What's she doing? Is she making it?" Controlled opposition. Well, I don't know anything about him, so other than he was silly enough to be stuck with what's her face.
Who? What are you talking about? I was going over to Telegram.
Oh, he was married to Kardashian.
Oh, Kim, yeah.
Right.
But he was talking about how controlled how controlled Kim is with it with her mother. You can see that in just with the show.
Oh yeah, but like they got something to complain about. They're all fucking billionaires. Shit. multi-millionaires. I don't know about billionaires, but they're multi-millionaires. So what do they got to complain about? I'm like, good lord.
They don't. Well,
Asparagus. Well, that lets me out. I'm not eating none of that. Not eating none of that pre-op. Happy Two Bears pulling up in a gravy crazy javelin. Whoop, 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 whoop. What's up, Happy Two Bears?
oh, guess what Whiplash is saying? He says, I guess it's dam time, all major dams. Yeah, there's the dams have got to go.
Okay.
1 hour ago, PM tells Russia to hand over men who down the MH17. Standoff is going to occur.
I don't know.
Oh, Malaysia Air. Yeah, that just came out.
What?
That just came out. Confirmation that Russia shot down the Malaysia airline flight. Yeah, okay. The
What?
Prime
What?
Minister of Albanese tells Russia to hand over men who downed MH17. That's Malaysia Air Flight 17. A long, long time ago.
Was that
What
the
year
one
was
they
that?
couldn't find?
No, not the one that they couldn't
Oh,
find.
that was the one that he shot over Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to say the other Air Malaysia is done. Been they know exactly what happened to that. They don't start telling
Right.
nobody.
Not that one. I think it was it wasn't I don't think it was purposely downed. I think it was an accident,
It was
really.
accidentally shot down, but the other Air Malaysia one, yeah, they know what happened to that one. I guarantee you that plane is flying somewhere in the world under different colors and different registration. I can almost bet you on that one. Now, see, here's the one that I really would like though, because the shit that happened in New Orleans for Katrina, that shit,
Yeah.
okay, some of that was not man-made. Some of that was not nature. Some of that shit was man-made crap. So what were they trying to cover up or do or whatever? There was something they were covering up, hiding, getting rid of, or doing something because you can't tell me that was just a natural disaster that wiped out New Orleans. Don't believe it.
I don't believe it anymore. Not
I don't have any intel on it. I just have this sneaky feeling that there was something they were trying to get rid of, accomplish, or do something. Just saying. That was another good one. You had FEMA sitting on top of the damn Superdome sniping people like mad. Oops, didn't mean to touch that. Get out of there. What are you doing, dogs? Well, you're the one that pushed all the food into the crack of the seat. Ain't me. You the one that did it. Dummies. Dummies. Goofballs. Goofballs. Oh, I got a dog question for these dog people. How do you know how far to cut a dog's toenails down? To like the pink part?
okay. The there's a vein that runs through the nail, right? And you got to be very careful that you don't go to that vein because as soon as you pop that vein, then it goes ahead and their nails start to bleed.
Right, and you're gonna bite the shit out of you.
Yes, and they'll be very pissed off at you and be licking their toenails for a very long time, and they'll never let you do it again.
Yeah, so this will be on the conservative side. Dopies are easy because you can see through her nails. Sierra, you can't because you got black nails.
She's got black toenails. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't do it myself because I know that I took my Cocker Spaniel that I had. His name was Sammy, and I took him to the groom. Somebody that was just starting out in grooming. She had just started her business, so it's like she just got her license for doing dogs, grooming dogs or whatever.
Right.
And she clipped the toenails down way too much, and he was just very upset.
Miserable.
Miserable.
See, look, puppy cam. See the dopers? Laying on Sierra's back. Puppy cam. Use the nail grinder and not clippers. It is less likely.
So I wonder
to
how they're doing this. This is weird.
Yeah, we are all awake. We will be shocked when all everything. Nah, I doubt that. Just get a grinder. All right. Okay. Bzzz.
How about just snow in Buffalo? That's nothing new.
HC. Oh, found out creeps they are.
See, I don't know how they're doing this, but in New York City, no, San Francisco. Okay, in San Francisco at the Twitter headquarters, I don't know how they're projecting this, but I guess the employees that are all pissed off at Elon are calling him a whole bunch of names, like a scrolling board. But I don't know how they're doing that. They must be.
Oh,
they're projecting it onto the building.
I found out how to put the thing that goes across ticker tape across the bottom of the thing. What should I put on there?
Oh, for the disclaimer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, indicate that you don't want anybody filming your videos. And then
18 and over.
18 and over, and that we don't have any intel. It's just a discussion. Nothing that we say is factual.
Right.
There's probably examples of wordings that you can look at. I would Google examples of disclaimers and see what kind of wording they use, and I would probably copy that since it's coming from probably lawyers.
Yes. I can talk crap about Elon Musk. Oh, I gotta put my shoes back on. Damn. Gotta put my shoes back on to get gas. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Correct. Oh, check links to disclosure. Okay. Never been there, but okay. At least I know how to do it now.
Yeah.
Oh, it was drafted by our lawyers. Cool. No medical advice.
All right, we don't have any medical advice. We don't have any intel. There's nothing here. We're just discussing. No factual evidence of anything.
We're pretty much just spewing shit. That'd be take care
Right.
of everything.
We're looking at pictures, discussing Telegram posts, and that type of thing.
Boom, Hawk mustard seed disclaimer was excellent too. What's today? Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Really?
Yeah,
Already?
tomorrow's Friday.
Damn.
I would definitely say that you don't want anybody streaming your videos. What is
Right.
that?
Stolen content.
Copywriting, whatever. So it streams at the bottom, so when they do it, they can read it.
Right. It just sits there and streams the whole time when you're there or here or whatever. So I like to do wallpaper. See the fancy wallpaper?
What is it?
No, the color.
Geometric shapes?
I don't know. It's just colors, I think, on a funky background. Hold on. I'll change it to something else. Almost the same, but different.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Then you got this one.
Oh, I like that one.
Ooh, there we go.
That's cool.
We'll leave that one for a while. It won't let me back out of it. It's not good. Come on. Is Elon can't hear if he is good or bad? Well, I don't know. You're good. The jury's still out on that one. Don't. Well, put it this way: everybody better hope he's good because got all them damn satellites up there that's supposed all this shit's supposed to run off of.
Yeah. You know, I'm thinking that if cloning is actually a thing, which we have cloned a sheep, that was revealed. So I'm not at the mind that they can't do it. I'm thinking that if these actors have had clones or doubles that were actually, doing bad, horrible things, and maybe that's who they got rid of. I don't know.
I don't know if you can fit all that in there, Cindy. I don't know how long a disclaimer goes for. I don't know how many characters you get. Can't think you can get that many. Could be wrong, but I don't know.
I would copy that though. See if that would be very good. See if it'll fit.
I'll have to do that later.
Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I don't care for. It's either his girlfriend or his wife. I have found out he's actually hanging out with his ex-wife, his very first wife, a lot more these days.
Well, that's always
Now,
good.
whether that's for kids' activities and they're just showing up to be at the child's activity, that could be a possibility.
Well, let's
But
put it
she
this
was much
way.
better than
She's
anything
a
afterwards.
satanic songstress. I don't think I want to go to their party because you'll be waking up next to a goat going, "You're next." No, thank
She's
you.
definitely goth. His last love affair, whether it's his wife or girlfriend, whoever, she was very goth-like.
Clones only last like a year.
Okay,
I don't know about
I
that.
have no idea.
Never met one actually, but you know. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Let's see if Telegram's got anything.
I'm so far behind over there, it's not even funny. Every time I get close to the bottom, it's like back. I was like, oh, jeez.
Oh, one thing I did notice today, of course, I didn't put them in Rhino chat though, is there are a ton of military tweets out today. I think I counted like, I don't know. I don't know how many I counted. There was just everybody's putting out some sort of military tweet like they did that last time when I told you my son's sergeant had to tweet out something at a particular time.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening again.
Well, Elon's got like 9 kids through, I think 4 different mamas. Could be wrong about the mamas, but got 9 kids or something to that effect. So. Freezing my butt off. I wonder what the temperature is. It must be cold.
Yeah, it is. It's really cold outside.
Because I got my shoes off too, but.
All right. Well, that's all I have, and I don't see anything in Telegram.
Well, it's 56, 57. That ain't bad. Fruitcake lasts longer than clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, you're right, Cindy. I think that last girlfriend that he had, they had a child together. I don't know whether he married her or not, but she was very goth, right?
Yeah. I better order the part today then. Get your heater fixed. Yeah, no, another major coming after Thanksgiving. Oh, Jesus. I thought it was supposed to warm up, going by what I saw, but could be wrong. Oh, well. I'll have to do that tonight then.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go. Everybody have a good night. We'll talk later. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Thanks. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Well, I guess I better order that part tonight. Oh my goodness. Should have got. I got the door to move that one time, but it won't do it now, so I don't know. Got to jump to the correct side once, but it ain't worked since then. Knew I should have left it alone. But oh well, guess I have to get a replacement. I don't know. So I guess who knows? Maybe she'll be going kicking all weekend long. Who knows? Don't know. Reason. So, what else want to talk about now? Who wants to talk about now? find me some trivia cards. That's all I got to do. Got to find me some trivia cards. Yeah, get your clone to pay your rent. Yeah. That would be nice. That'd be nice. Do. All right, I guess I'm gonna get out of here since we got nothing to talk about. Nothing going on that I know of. So, whatever. I guess you guys see tomorrow. Figure out something to talk about tomorrow. I didn't watch too much today. Too much craziness going on. Everybody have a blessed, safe night. Guess we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.